creamy Cajun shrimp scampi Primavera. A mouthful, but tastes oh so good. Let's get to cooking and make it taste right. First, we're gonna start cooking some pasta. That's right, follow me on over here. We're gonna cook some pasta. First things first, we're gonna season our pasta water. We gotta make it taste good, right? Bring it to a boil. And what I got here is some linguine. We're gonna toss this up with some linguine. You're gonna put some good stuff, guys. You cut this in half and then put it in here. Most of the times I don't like cutting my pasta in half, but for this purpose right here, let it cook a little faster. We're gonna cover it up. Let's get back over here and season it up and make it taste good. So what I got, I've got my shrimp. I got some beautiful 21.25 per pound. So every time you hear somebody talking about the shrimp, 21.25 U50s, that is the per pieces that can cook in within a pound. So these are 21.25. I'm gonna season this up with, of course, my Cajun seasoning, my gourmet Cajun seasoning. Woo! Smells so good. We're gonna season this up a little bit here. Don't be shy. Make it taste good, and we're gonna fluff it up a little bit. Oh yeah. So while that's sitting here, I've got a pan that's getting hot. We're gonna turn this up to a medium heat so we can get a nice little sizzle sear on this shrimp. And as you can see, I got some beautiful ingredients going inside of this here. We got some broccoli, we've got some red peppers, spinach, red onions, fresh tomatoes, oh, and of course, this nice basil. We got some cheese. When we put this all together, it's gonna be a party in your mouth. You're gonna love this dish. So let's get this hot. What I'm doing next, I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil into my pan. Turn this down a little bit. Looking good. I'm gonna take my shrimp and put it inside. Can you hear that sizzle? Can you hear that sizzle, pop? Oh, the smell. Woo, look at this. The smell is looking so good. Look at that. Yo, this right here is gonna be a winner. Looking good. So what I'm doing right now, guys, as you notice, I'm not gonna fully cook the shrimp. I'm giving it a nice little sear. All that beautiful Cajun seasoning that I put on here, I'm trying to embed those seasoning onto the shrimp. So when you bite into this, each and every bite is gonna be explosive. And of course, we're gonna build on top of that. In the meantime, let me look at my pasta water. We gotta keep our eyes on the pasta water. Oh yes, this is looking good. My eyes on the pasta water right here. Good boiling over. What I'm doing, I'm making sure it's not sticking, and I'm breaking up from sticking together, and it's looking good so far. Let's get back over here to the stove. So our shrimp is looking really good. So now I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna set this aside. We're gonna take it out. You notice it's not fully cooked. It's smelling good, but 50% cooked. And you see all of this stuff that's left at the bottom? My Cajun seasoning and a little bit of the oil. That's what we want. While this is getting hot, fresh garlic we're gonna slice. What I'm gonna do, I don't like chopping my garlic for this dish. I want you to taste the garlic. We're gonna toast it, so we're gonna slice this garlic. Can you guys get that? Slice this nice and thin. And by slicing it, like I said, you're gonna taste this nice roasted garlic. It's gonna taste oh so good with this dish. So now, first things first, pan is getting warm. Turn it up a little bit. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna add my onions. I've got red onions. Can you hear that sizzle, pop? Red onions. Let me add a little touch of oil, just a touch. Sizzle, pop. Follow with that, we're gonna add some red peppers. Trying to get all this here nice and limp. Make it taste good. Yeah, we got some broccoli. This broccoli was blanched. What do I mean by blanched? It was pre-cooked. Not fully cooked, but it went into hot water for a few minutes, about 2 minutes. Take it out, and now we're gonna add this in here. This is a Primavera style of this. Primavera basically is a mixture of vegetables, spring vegetables, and whatever vegetables you have on hand, okay? Creamy Cajun shrimp scampi Primavera, baby. That's what we got going on right now. So, my garlic, we're gonna add that. Add the garlic in here. So while this is coming down, I've got some nice, colorful, beautiful cherry tomatoes I'm gonna cut in half. And we're gonna add this to the party, all right? So while they're doing that, hold 1 second. Oh, woo! We got flavor working, boy. This tomato is so good. So right on this particular dish, we're gonna add some white wine to deglaze. Not a lot, just a little. Some white wine. And we're gonna bring this down to a reduction, okay? We're gonna reduce this a little bit. We're concentrating flavors and making it taste good, right? While I'm doing that, all I'm gonna do is just check my pasta water. Let me check my pasta, make sure it's not overcooking, okay? Let's check this out. It should be almost ready. Let me see. Let me do a double check on this. Oh. Perfect. This pasta is ready. So allow me to drain this here, okay? I'll be right back. Allow me to drain this. Pasta has been drained. Put them back to the stove, and guess what? Reserve some of your pasta water. It's gonna come in handy later. And I'll show you as we cook along. We're gonna bring it back over here. So the pasta is done. So let's continue with assembling this beautiful, tasty dish. So as you can see, I already have the last thing I put in was the white wine to reduce. While that's reducing, I'm gonna add some fresh spinach. This is a very hearty, nice, healthy dish for you. Well, for the most part it is, okay? And of course, we're gonna make it taste good. Add a little bit of salt. Ah, this coming along so good. So now, as this is reducing down and all the vegetables are sweating and combining and all the flavors are permeating together, I've got some heavy cream. We're gonna take some heavy cream and work and let this reduce as well. Woo! This is looking good. I'm gonna season it with a little bit more of my Cajun, my Gourmet Chef Winston Cajun seasoning. Just a touch, not too much, just a touch. Yes, this is looking good. Look how beautiful this looks already, guys. Can you see how beautiful this looks? This is coming up. This is gonna be a winner. It's gonna be a winner in your mouth, and you're gonna enjoy this here to the fullest. I cannot wait for you guys to give this a shot. This and other recipes is in my cookbook, so you can follow along right now. Go to the cookbook, and you guys can have a nice gourmet date night dish with your loved ones. Impress your friends and your family. That's right. Oh, this is looking good so far. This is coming up for me. Oh man, I'm loving how this looks. So from there, I'm gonna add my tomatoes. As you can see, I'm building flavors and I'm adding the vegetables at the stages where it would not overcook. Certain vegetables take no time to cook. Certain vegetables doesn't really need to cook. Like the tomatoes, this doesn't really need to cook because once you bite into the shrimp and these tomatoes, I want to burst the flavor and juice to enter your palate in your flavor experience. And that's what's gonna happen here with this. Woo! I'm so excited about this dish. Can you smell what I'm cooking? That's right. All right, what's next on this? While this is here coming down, I've got some Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. And I'm gonna grate some fresh Parmesan cheese. And what this is gonna do, give it that nuttiness, that earthiness, a little bit more saltiness to this dish. Oh yes, fresh Parmesan cheese. This is one item you don't want to leave behind, okay? Yes, look at this. I'm gonna turn this here down. I'm gonna mount this with some butter, some fresh unsalted butter. Just a little bit of butter. What I'm giving this is a little bit more flavor and some more body to this sauce as I turn it up, okay? That's right. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Can you guys see that deep look of what this looks like? Oh my goodness. Now, the sauce is basically done. Now I'm gonna introduce back the Cajun said shrimp back in to the sauce. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Look, This dish right here is gonna give you a lot of points with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your husband, your wife, your friends. Do you remember that pasta water that I saved? If your if the sauce is getting too thick, no problem. Have some of that reserved pasta water. Just let it come on inside here. Just a little, okay? Just a little. And before I put the pasta in, let's give it a taste. Let's give it a taste to see what we're working with, okay? Yo! Once again, this one here is a winner, okay? So let's continue going. I like mine a little spicy, a little more pepper flakes. Now we're gonna bring the pasta over, okay? Remember the pasta we cooked earlier? Nice hot pasta. This pasta was just drained, wasn't rinsed. Don't keep rinsing your pasta. Keep those starches on there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some of this pasta, put it on in here. Oh, that's enough for now. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna fold this into the sauce. Look how beautiful this looks, y'all. Okay, let me set this aside. I'm gonna get me some fresh lemon. I'm gonna get me some fresh basil. Hey, I'm telling you, man, I didn't forget about the basil. We're building flavors and flavors and flavors on top of this dish. Once this dish is complete, you're gonna be amazed to see how beautiful it tastes, okay? I'm gonna take some of my fresh basil. I'm gonna roll it up, and I'm gonna ribbon cut, better known as chiffonade, all right? See that? And we're gonna take this here and sprinkle it on this pasta dish. Now we're gonna toss it all up. Oh yes. And then take this lime, the lemon that is, get rid of some of these seeds. And we're gonna slowly drizzle this lemon juice for the freshness and for that last minute bite. Woo! I'm gonna give this a taste before we plate it up. Let's see what we're working with. The beautifulness. Oh my God, the creaminess. Let me get some of this pasta. I cannot wait to taste it. This is so good. We're making it taste good. Oh my goodness, come on, get on the fork. This works. You can take the Cajun shrimp. Yo, like I always say, a winner, this right here is a winner. Don't forget, check this particular dish here, along with a lot of other cool dishes I got in my cookbook. And also you can see the full recipe, the full version of what I just did on my YouTube channel, Catering CC.